Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 of the Junior Grand Prix. I'm your host Ted Barton, and this week we are in Belarus and the capital city of Minsk. With a population of just over 2 million, Minsk is the largest city in Belarus and is literally the center point of Europe. Virtually destroyed during the war, Minsk has rebuilt into a modern and spectacular infrastructure that marries the culture and history of 950 years of its existence. Welcome inside the Minsk Arena, a beautiful modern facility which has played host to numerous international hockey and figure skating events. This week is the ISU Junior Grand Prix Week 4. So far this season, here are the top scores. In ladies, the remarkable performance of Alexandra Trusova of Russia in Brisbane Week 1 still holds top spot with a 197.69. In men, also from Week 1, Alexei Krasnoshin of the United States maintains top score with a gutsy performance, earning a 209.37. In dance, and still in Week 1, Sofia Polischuk and Alexander Bakanov of Russia barely edged out Week 2 winners Kristina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko of the United States with a top score of 145.86. In pairs, Apolinari Panafilova and Dmitry Rylov of Russia placed second in both the short and free, but won the event with a total score of 157.51. A beautiful building and a beautiful sport merge here in Minsk. It's week 4 of the Junior Grand Prix, and it starts right now. Welcome back, everyone, to Minsk. Day 2, final event, the free dance. Ladies, free skate just completed. Exciting event. Good skates this afternoon. Looking for more here this evening in the free dance.
The technical specialist, Ms. Galit Chaev-Marachi.
Back inside the arena, just the introductions of the officials. First group of skaters by the boards down there at the end of the rink, about to take to the ice for their warm-up. There are 14 couples. There'll be 3 groups. A nice resurfacing after the second group.
Разрешается разминка первой группы участников.
The following competitors may now take the ice for your warm-up. From Czech Republic, Lucy Barton and Thomas Ingel. From Belarus, Karina Sidorenko and Maxim Yelenich.
Belarus.
From China,
And there's a look at the starting order for the competition.
Китай.
From Kazakhstan, Gaukhar Nauzova and Vasyslav Natiev.
Казахстан.
Taking a look at the technical panel for the free dance. And the judges.
Couples, there is
Here's
one
the starting
dance
order
on
for
this
Group 1,
warm-up.
just finishing up their warm-up.
Couples, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
На лед приглашаются представители Чехии.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Czech Republic, Lucy Barton and Thomas Ingo.
Lucy's 17, Thomas 18. She was born in Norfolk, and he in London, England. Coached and choreographed by Neil Chilcott. Skating the free dance this evening to the soundtrack of Pearl Harbor.
Lucy Barton and Thomas Ingel, Czech Republic.
Чехия.
Well, this is a perfect example of why the juniors are important. It's a starting point for skaters, single skaters and pair skaters and ice dancers, and that's where this team is at. It's starting out. Feels a little awkward, not a lot of experience yet. Got to work on skating skills, security, all those things. And they get to skate with, compete against, and watch, most importantly, the top competitors. Not easy. Take a look at some of the elements. The twizzles. In all the disciplines, including ice dance, it's the individual skating skills that are the foundation of the team, and that's what needs to be worked on most often with a young para team or young dance team such as this. The more secure they are by themselves, the more secure they will be with a partner. It just takes time, a lot of time. Combo spin at level 2. Details like turned out toes and straight free legs and items like that will help clean that up. Here's the lift where they had problems getting her over in that position, and it had to come down right there. Always a little awkward as to where do we pick it up, where do we get back on the same track together. And another mistimed sort of lift near the end. It's painful now for them to have experienced that, but I'm most certain in the preparation for the next competition, whenever that might be, it'll be a lot tighter. They won't want to go through that again. It's difficult. Sometimes competitions like this are just brutally honest. They make you take stock of where we're at. Then you have to decide, okay, where do we go from here? Don't want to experience it again. We want to get better. How much more work do we have to do? What do we have to plan for? What do we need to experience?
This course plays for Lucy Barton and Thomas Ingel. The free dance please. They have earned free dance 35 and 94 points. Their total competition score is 67.77 and they're currently in first place.
Total competition score of 67.77. First team.
Пара получает 35,94 балла. Общее количество баллов составляет 67,77 балла. Пара занимает текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители Беларуси.
Next to skate, representing Belarus, Karina Sidorenko and Maxim Yelenich.
Karina is 15, born in Minsk. Maxim, 18, born in Goma. 41.19 personal best in the free dance. First Junior Grand Prix season.
Karina Sidorenko and Maxim Yelenich, Belarus.
Беларусь.
Well, again, another new, young, developing team. Let's take a look at some of the elements. That's a good camel position for both Rena and Maxine. Got stuck a little bit there in the transition from the spin into small little lift. all those transitions. Here's a look at the twizzles. They just take time to develop timing so that you don't have to think about it. You don't have to look for the hand. You're not wondering where your partner is because you know they're just right there. That's what takes years and years and years. Top teams make it look so easy. You think it is easy, but it is not. The rotational lift, it's got sort of stopped at the end of this, should be traveling across the ice into sort of one point right here.
The scores please for Karina Sidorenko and Maxim Yelenich.
And a look at the free dance scores. For Karina and Maxima, 42.75, a season's best. First in the free dance. 78.09 in the competition, currently in first place.
За производную программу спортсмен получает 49,75 балла. Это их лучший результат сезона. В сумме двух программ они получают 78,9 балла и занимают текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители Китая.
Next to skate, representing China, Yu Zhiguo and Benkun Zhao.
Yushu is 18, Benkung 19, both born in Harbin. 65.77 personal best, earned that last season in Saransk. Week 4. Skating the free dance today to La La Land.
Yu Zhu Guo and Benhu Zhao, China.
Китай.
Well, there's no question that La La Land was the most used piece of music of the season, maybe of ever, at least in 1 year, first year after the movie came out. But I thought they did a beautiful job with it. Very charming, and they were certainly more together. Their skating skills are a little bit better, and certainly helped to facilitate a better overall performance. Here's a look at the curve lift. Not easy for her to change positions right there, and him to maintain that balance on one foot. Not easy. Well done. Level 4. Here's a look at the twizzles. Pretty well done here. Those are at level 4 as well with a plus GOE. Nice. The rotational lift, also at level 4 with a plus GOE. Combination spin also at a plus 4. Pardon me, at a level 4 with a plus GOE. Much better performance than in the short dance. We're able to show their skills off better here. Take a look at the scores for the free dance. 60.31 first in the free dance, and an overall competition score of 100.62. They're currently in first place overall. Happy group in the kissing crowd.
В сумме двух программ они набирают 100,62 балла и занимают текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители Казахстана.
Next to skate, representing Kazakhstan, Gaukhar Nauruzova and Baysangur Datiev.
Gaukhar and Boyasangur, 16 and 18. Coached by Alexander Julin. Skating the music from Ianaudi and Philip Glass.
Gauhar Nauruzova and Baysangur Datiev, Kazakhstan.
Казахстан.
Well, that was a pretty ambitious free dance, no question. I think it's really well designed. It's a beautiful program, and they did pretty well in some of the spots, and it'll take a good part of the year to get more comfortable in that, but because it's not easy. There's some dances that might be designed relatively simple, but this was not. This was complicated and had some great difficulty in it. For the most part, pretty well done. Let's take a look at the stationary lift right off the top of the program. Always like that stationary lift. Girls suspended in the air. Kind of a gymnastic move around his neck, back down to the ice, and here are the twizzles. The movement in transition between the sets of twizzles. Closer, tighter, better unison on the second set. Yeah, pretty well done. Twizzles are in at level 4. The small plus GOE. Pretty nice layback position. This is good pickup, roll over the shoulder, straight line lift. Boy, risky. Get that blade on the thigh for the stand up, but really well done. And then choreograph spin at the end. Movement. And not an easy ending here. Got to keep their balance. And that's just not easy, but they try to keep that together. Ambitious program, pretty well done. Good for them. Pushing the limits. Take a look at the scores for the free dance, pardon me.
The free dance score, please.
A 60.39. That's first in the free dance so far. Seem quite happy. And a 96.06 for overall competition, currently in second.
В сумме двух программ они набирают 96,6 балла и занимают текущую вторую позицию. Разрешается разминка второй группы участников.
The following competitors may now take the ice for your warm-up. From Canada, Nina Mizuki and Veniamin Svolskis.
Канада.
From Great Britain,
And here's a look
Sasha
at the
Shvir
standings
and
after the
George
first
Varela.
group. Two more groups to come.
From France, Julia Bagre and Matthew Poiras.
Франция.
From Ukraine, Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov.
Украина.
From Belarus, Emilia Kariganova and Vladislav Polkovsky.
Беларусь.
Couples, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up. Couples, your warm-up has ended. Please, leave the ice.
Первыми на лед приглашаются представители Канады.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Canada, Nina Mizuki and Benjamin Volskis.
Nina is 16, Veneman's 16. She was born in Japan, he in Latvia. Coached and choreographed by Megan Wing and Aaron Lowe. It's the first Junior Grand Prix season. Skating to a Ready Song and Shoe Song by Cecile Corbel.
Turkeys, Canada.
Canada.
Well, despite the obvious mistake on the Twizzles, they skated much more relaxed today than they did in the short program, or the short dance, pardon me. Tense all the way through that last night. Much more relaxed, much better in the first part of the program. Then a couple mistakes in the Twizzles were a bit costly. They're currently at level 1. Well, let's take a look at some of those elements. Better outing 2 for Nina and Venemans. Gaining experience. This is our first time out in the Junior Grand Prix, just been together for a year. Take a look at some of the elements. Here's a straight line lift. This was nice and solid. Level 4 with a plus GOE of 0.60. And here are the Twizzles. There's the jump part. Venemans does get his skate tonight, but Nina lost her balance right there in the transition. Tries to get in the second set, has to put the foot down. Level 1, minus. Actually, no score on the Twizzles. They weren't counted, that just came in. And here's a rotational lift. That's good, in at level 3. Be working a lot on the Twizzles when they get home, I'm most certain.
The scores for
Take a look at the scores for the free dance.
The free dance score, please. They have
Free dance score of 53.40, third in the free dance so far, and a total competition score of 94.96, also third overall.
За производную программу спортсмены получают 53,40 баллов. В сумме двух программ они набирают 94,96 баллов и занимают текущую третью позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители Великобритании.
Next to skate representing Great Britain, Sasha Fear and George Rattle.
Sasha is 15, born in London. George, 18, born in Toronto, Ontario. Coach and choreographed by Roman Hagenauer and Karen Quinn. Skating to music from Coldplay.
Stuck in
Sasha Fear and George Weddle, Great Britain.
Великобритания.
Wow, what a recovery. You know, ice dance always looks so nice and they're dressed beautifully and it may look like not simple but pretty stuff, but it's difficult, really difficult. Things can happen. Many of these teams train with helmets on, but of course they don't perform with them. Had some really good elements. First part of the program, very strong, excellent, and a good recovery after that very difficult fall. Really good recovery. Take a look at some of those elements. This is the straight line lift. This is well done. Very nice. And now the twizzles, nice and close, good speed coming through them, good synchronization. Twizzles were in at level 3. Little loss of balance there. Part of the circular steps, nice deep edges, real nice work here. Let's see what happened here on the fall. Oh, he just caught his edge. He just caught his edge. And she did hit her head, but she got right back up and started to perform right away. Good for her. There's one more look at it from the side. Very quickly back in the program. She's controlling him. Don't worry, let's get going. And just to carry on into the rotational lift at the end, good work, good recovery. Mentally strong.
The scores is for Sasha Shear and George Vedder.
Take a look at the scores for the free program.
They have earned a free dance
58.01, third in the free program. The 98.82, they're second overall.
За производную программу спортсмен получает 58,1 балла. В сумме двух программ они набирают 98,82 балла и занимают текущую вторую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются спортсмены из Франции.
Next to skate representing France, Julia Lagré and Matthew Porras.
Julia 18, Matthew 18, coached by Olivia Schoenfelder and Muriel Zazawi. Anna Riba does the choreography, 74.78 personal best. That last year in the Junior Grand Prix, skating tonight to When We Were Young.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we're a sign of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Julia Lagré and Matthew Poirier, France.
Франция.
Was such a beautiful piece of music, an ambitious piece, so well known. Had some nice aspects of the program, some challenges in other areas. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here are the twizzles. Matthew gets a little bit on his heel on the second set. Goes on the toe first there and right here. Wasn't as bad in slow motion as it was full speed. And look here at the straight line lift. Good pick up. Lots of change of positions. Combination spin. Had some challenges at the end. Couldn't keep the momentum moving smoothly. So it's not an easy program. A bit more time to smooth it all out.
The scores for Julia Lagré and Matthew Poirier.
Free dance scores. Julia and Matthew. 61.87. First in the free dance. The total competition score, 107.81. Currently first overall. 5 more teams. 6 more.
87 балла. В сумме двух программ набирает 107,81 балла и занимает текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются спортсмены из Украины.
Next to skate representing Ukraine, Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov.
Daria is 15, Volodymyr 18, both born in Kharkov. Galina Chiriklova, 74.41 in the free dance. Best score skating tonight to Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov, Ukraine.
Україна.
Let's take a look at some of their elements in the free dance. Nice smooth turns on the rotational lift, currently in at level 4 with a plus 0.90. Good score. And now twizzles. Nice and close there. Nice solid level 4 on the twizzle with a plus 0.70. Now look at the straight line lift. Just a small little issue at the end of the lift coming down right there. Leg slipped off, her leg slipped off his thigh. Probably ended the lift earlier than they had planned. Not a big deal. Level 3 on that lift, and then a bit of a trip there. But otherwise, a pretty strong program by Daria and Volodymyr. Lost balance there as well.
The score is for Daria Popova and Vladimir Belikov. The free dance score, please.
Free dance score, 67.86. First place so far in the free dance. And a 114.70 overall. They've moved themselves into first place for the moment.
За произвольную программу спортсмены В сумме двух программ они набирают 114,70 баллов и занимают текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители Беларуси.
Next escape, representing Belarus, Emilia Kaliganova and Vladislav Pavlovsky.
Emilia, 16 years old. Yaroslav, 19. 68.06 personal best, skating to space between us.
Emilia Kaliganova and Vladislav Palkhovsky, Belarus.
Well, apart from the technical elements in the program, for me, they have something unique and special. I'm not sure, really, I can't put my finger on it. They're somehow connected and really skate as a team. They're unique, And I'm sure this is going to be to be continued as they grow together. Very special. Really enjoyed that performance. I think they had some strong elements, but that was pretty special, and it was different. It was enjoyable. Let's take a look at some of the technical elements. Here are the Twizzles. He really did an amazing job at saving this because he lost his balance a couple times right there. Just kept it going pretty much in synchronization. Then on the third set right in here, lost again right there, but kept it going. A little hop to get out of it, cover it up. Nicely done. And here's some interesting moves. Just moving down the ice that kept the flow going. There's some emotion and passion in their movement. Nice, quick change of positions. The straight line lift. That's in at level 4 with a plus GOE of 7.0. They have a lot of pluses, in fact. They seem to just work very well together and are connected somehow. Some of their ending choreographed lifts. Nice. Done. Good job by the whole team here. Take a look at the scores in the free dance.
The free dance score, please.
64.10. That's second overall in the free dance.
The total competition score is
108.87. Second overall, pardon me, in the competition.
За производную программу спортсмены получают 69,1
Going.
балла.
Got
В сумме
something.
двух программ они набирают 108,87 баллов и занимают текущую вторую позицию. Объявляется перерыв для подготовки льда.
Now we have a knife surfacing break.
Соревнования в категории танцы на льду произвольный танец продолжится
And there's a look at the
20
standings.
часов 32 минуты.
The competitions will continue at 8:32 p.m.
Well, as we go to the ice resurfacing, we take you back to last year, 2016, in Sorance, week 4, with a short dance. Sofia is 14 years old, born in Moscow. Igor, 19, born in Rostov-on-Don. They are coached by Irina Zhuk and choreographed by Elena Samarskaya. This is their second Junior Grand Prix season. Personal best in the short dance, 58.04, earned that last season at the Junior Grand Prix in Bratislava. Christina is 16 years old, born in Montreal, Quebec. Anthony is 15, born in San Jose, California. They're coached and choreographed by Igor Spielband. This is their third Junior Grand Prix season. Skating the blues, Why Don't You Do Right, and Cool Cat in Town by Tape 5. Short dance personal best score, 61.13. Alla is 17 years old, Pavel 20. Alla born in Moscow, Pavel in St. Petersburg. Skating the blues, the St. Louis Blues and swing. Personal best in the short dance, 64.01. Earned that last season of the Junior Grand Prix final. Welcome back, everyone, to Minsk. Day 2, final event, final group. 5 dance teams take to the ice in just a few moments. A long day of competition here. 2 other competitions around the world happening right now, and one in Bratislava, one in Montreal. Top skaters performing in both. A lot of people online watching all 3 competitions with 3 different browsers open.
The following competitors may now
Wonders
take the
of
ice
the
for
internet.
warm-up.
Technology
From the
now
United States of America,
allows you to
Anthony
do that.
Nguyen and Vadim Kolesnik.
Соединенные Штаты Америки.
From Canada, Ashley Stairs and Lee Royer.
Канада.
From Russia, Anastasia Skoptsova
And here's a look at the
Kirill Aleshina.
standings after 2 groups.
From Russia, Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov.
Россия.
From the United States of America, Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko.
Соединенные Штаты Америки.
And here's a look at the starting order for the last group, Group 3, the free dance, currently finishing up their warm-up.
Couples, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Remember to follow us on all the social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Tomorrow we'll tweet out the start orders and the live stream links for the events tomorrow.
Couples, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice.
Первыми на лед приглашаются представители Соединенных Штатов Америки.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the United States of America, Evelyn Vien and Vadim Kolesnik.
Evan Lee is 14, born in Cleveland. Vadim, 15, born in the Ukraine. Coached and choreographed by Igor Spielband. Skating their free dance tonight to West Side Story by Leonard Bernstein.
Just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, say it loud and there's music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like rain. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria.
Evelyn Nguyen and Vadim Kolesnik, the United States of America.
Соединенные Штаты Америки.
Well, I think this team also has something unique and special. They're like a new diamond that just needs to be polished, and it's going to take some time to do so. Still a little bit rough, but they have something special. Perfect choice of music for them. She certainly looks like Maria. Had some nice elements and some small challenges along the way as well. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Here are the twizzles. Good start with that. Good speed across the ice, synchronization. Twizzles, although, are in at the moment at level 2. Right here, loss of balance, foot goes down. Nice quick pickup. Straight line lift at level 4 with a plus GOE of 0.70. Here's just a little slip of the edge right there. Nice little spiraling move. Nice young team. Very bright future. Lots of work to do. 64.52 for the free dance. Currently second in the free dance portion, and an overall total score of 114.89. Currently, overall, are in first.
За производную программу спортсмен получает 64,52 балла. В сумме двух программ они набирают 114,89 балла и занимают текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители Канады.
Next to skate, representing Canada, Ashlyn Steers and Lee Royer.
Ashlyn 17 from Calgary. Lee is 19 from Fort McMurray. Coached and choreographed by Megan Wing and Aaron Lowe. 73.62 personal best in the free dance.
Ashley Stewart and Lee Royer, Canada.
Канада.
Well, that was a very nice performance by Ashlyn and Lee. All positive GOEs on all their elements. Level 4 straight line, level 3 serpentine, level 4 spin, level 4 twizzles, level 4 rotational lift, and all in the pluses. That's a very strong skate, pretty much the best that they can do. Well-trained team delivering what they trained for. Nicely done. Let's take a look at some of the elements. Straight line lift. Twizzles, nice and fast. Get a little further apart than they normally do. Close the gap right here in the second set. Rotational lift. Choreographed lift right at the end.
The scores for Ashley Stewart and Lee Royer.
Take a look at the scores for the free dance.
The free dance score, please.
71.39 personal best, season's best for them. Out of approval by Lee. First in the free dance, and total score for the competition of 126.97. Currently, overall, in first place.
26.97 points, and they're currently in first place.
За производную программу спортсмены получают 71,39 баллов. Это их лучший результат. В сумме двух программ они набирают 126,97 баллов и занимают текущую первую позицию. Следующий на лед приглашается пара из России.
Next to skate, representing Russia, Anastasia Skoptsova and Kirill Alyoshin.
Anastasia 16 from Moscow, Kirill 20 from Omsk. 89.15 personal best in the free dance. Got that last season at the Junior World Championships. Skating their free dance this evening with Tango Selection by Goten Project.
Anastasia Skoptsova and Kirill Alyoshin, Russia.
Россия.
Another very strong performance. Very strong technical elements. Strong opponents as well. Let's take a look at some of the technical aspects of the program. And rotational lift right here. Speed throughout. Level 4, the plus 1.30, the GOE, the strong score. And right into the synchronized twizzles, currently in at level 3. The 1.30 plus GOE. Entrance into their humble spin. Of course, excellent positions. The straight line lift, also level 4, plus 1.2. Quality skills, quality elements throughout the program. Could be a good score.
The scores for Anastasia Skoptsova and Kirill Alyoshin. The free dance score, please. They have earned
81.93 for the free dance. The total score of 143.64. They're currently in first place.
За произвольную программу спортсмены получают 81,95 балла. В сумме двух программ они набирают 141,64 балла и занимают текущую первую позицию. Следующими на лед приглашаются представители России.
Next to skate, representing Russia, Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov.
Arena's 15, Maxime 16. By Gorshkov, coach Maxime Bulletin. 83.08 personal best skating tonight to be Italian.
So you little Italian devils, you want to know about the law? Saragina will tell you. If you want to make a woman happy, you rely on what you were born with, because it is in your blood. Please be gentle, sentimental. Go ahead and try to give my cheek a pat. But be daring and uncaring. When you pinch me, try to pinch me with this bat. Ha! Be a singer, be a lover. Pick the flower now before the chance is past.
Arina Ushakova and Maxim Nekrasov, Russia.
Россия.
Well, that was intense and entertaining, extreme, simply awesome. Very high GOEs for all the elements. Great quality in skating, great quality in their elements. All over, great quality in performance. Nothing let down. Take your eyes off them during the performance. Really beautiful done. Here's one of the opening moves. Then a sit spin. Unique entry into the pair spin. Dance spin. Look at the twizzles. Then obviously level 4 with a plus 1.30. Straight line lift. Level 4. The 1.40 plus GOE. Points are piling up. Okay, rotational lift. This is a unique lift, not easy. She's got to bring her arms down so he has more to work with by twisting her so nothing slips. You can see the expression on her face, hanging on for dear life. Unique lift. Not easy to choreograph lift at the end of the program. Really nicely done.
The
Scores for the free dance.
The free dance score is
83.32. First overall in the free dance. Total competition score of 142.94. Currently in second overall.
За производную программу спортсмены получают 83,32 балла. В сумме двух программ они набирают 142,94 балла и занимают текущую вторую позицию.
Looks like they had different goals.
Следующими на лед приглашаются спортсмены из Соединенных Штатов Америки.
next to skate representing the United States of America, Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko.
Christina, 17, born in Montreal. Anthony, 16, born in San Jose, California. Choreographed and coached by Igor Spielband. 94.15 personal best last year at the World Junior Championships. This is their third Junior Grand Prix season.
Christina Carrera and Anthony Ponomarenko, the United States of America, США.
Well, certainly the pressure was on this team. They needed to skate a good, clean performance. The other two Russian teams are very strong as well, and they did. Beautiful performance, high quality GOE scores. All the elements level 4 except for the circular steps. They did not rose to the challenge. The pressure, we'll see what the scores are in the end, but skated beautifully. A look at the stationary lift off the top of the program. And the twizzles, nice and close. Drifting apart a little bit there. Very smooth. Close the gap, nice and fast. Level 4 with a plus 1.3. And in their circular steps, we're not showing that, but it was a level 3 with a plus 1.65. That's a nice score for their circular step sequence. And here's their combination spin, level 4 with a 1.20 GOE. Beautifully done. Solid performance. Clean in both the short and the free dance. Let's take a look at the result. The scores for the free dance. 86.28, first in the free dance. They take the title here in Minsk and their ticket to the Junior Grand Prix final. 150.05 for the competition. First overall. Beautifully done. And here's a look at the final standings. Christina and Anthony, 150.05. Anastasia Kirill from Russia, 143.64. Arina and Maxime from Russia, 142.94. Round out your podium. And here's a look at the rest of the field.
The competitions in the category Ice Dance, Free Dance is over. Have a good time.
Hearing the kiss and cry with the champions, Christina and Anthony from the United States. What a great performance. What a great competition week for yourself. Was there any difference between Salzburg and here? What did you go home and work on? Did you feel this was an improvement over Salzburg?
I definitely feel it was an improvement from Salzburg. Both programs were stronger, and we went home and changed the ending of our free dance, worked a lot on the cha-cha, so I feel like that's improved.
Anthony, what's the most difficult element you find in the program where you have to really focus?
I think it's the twizzles. We didn't nail them in Austria, so we really wanted to nail them here, and I feel like we did that today and yesterday in the short dance as well.
You both look so connected emotionally to the music. Did you pick this music yourself?
Yes, we did.
And what does it do to you? Like, you're totally in a trance at the beginning of the program because we have the camera right on you. You can just see the focus that you're on. Do you love skating to this music?
Yeah, I love skating to this. It's one of my favorites, for sure.
It's one of my favorites so far. We work a lot with physical acting coaches that help us show this emotion on the ice, and we love this program.
Okay, now you've punched your ticket to the Junior Grand Prix final in Nagoya. What do you do from now until then?
We're gonna keep improving our cha-cha because I feel like that's our weakest point. Still work on both programs, and yeah.
We're going to take our constructive criticism and kind of improve on it and patch up the holes in the program. So we're completely ready for the Grand Prix final.
Well, congratulations. It was really a great competition. Christina and Anthony from the United States champions here in Minsk, Belarus. And there's a look at the schedule for tomorrow. The pairs free at 10:15 in the morning. Men's free goes at 12:45. And then the gala tomorrow night at 1900 hours. That concludes our... Zagreb, Croatia is up next, Gdansk, Poland. And then we complete the Junior Grand Prix in Egna, Italy. And then the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final December 7th to 9th in Nagoya, Japan. That concludes our coverage here in Minsk on day 2. Make sure you join us. Good night, everyone.